just delete the rapier. That's all I'm asking. Just please delete it. Why is it in the game? Why is it in the game? Why is it in the game?
I think this is my second time joining the dark side of like understanding that there's no point of me trying to play non-meta when meta will always, and I mean always, take over any game that you play. And I'm not even trolling when I'm saying that. Like, let's actually sit here and have a deep dive. Now, y'all might wondering, Vanquish, why are you playing Rapier if you hate Rapier so much? Maybe I deserve to get, you know what I mean. Like, if you see my last video where I made a video regarding about how, you know, it's talking about me about simulation, Hakuda, but like, with the current meta, I just want to test it out. Man, I've tested it out, I just want to use it. And there's nothing wrong with me abusing said move. You guys added to the game. You already made me lose some hair. Why not go how, you know, fully cold bald since you guys already depleted the remaining hair that I have because of alopecia. So it is what it is type shit, you know. But that's regardless. As you can see, look at this free crit. I mean, the one thing I realize people say they just run away. Bro, when it comes down to when you're low and they use that crit, there's no running away from it. You know, maybe if I catch you with another move, it just keeps going. And I don't care what anybody say. That thing is the dumbest thing that ever come to this game. All right, Rapier should never got introduced. They should just let Nano keep it as a spec and just bygones be bygones, because this is ridiculous. It has ridiculous M1 speed, M1 range. Crit is literally just a gap closer in the VFX is even matching. Like, look at this. I try to use pressure shift in between that before. Maybe not in this segment, but I'm pretty sure you should try to use pressure shift. It just went completely through it. So I was like, why not use something with already a gap closer Shikai and use lightning? You know, lightning is a rare. Some may argue that it's a legendary. Some may argue it's something else. But I think it's a decent Shikai. Nothing too crazy. But if for my honest opinion, I'm a washed Kendo user. Mostly I'm known for Hakuda. So the fact that me, who's not that crazy good with Kendo, I have some common sense with it, I'm still beating people who probably played their heart and soul on that Shikai. So I was like, bruh, what am I even looking at? It just comes down to, oh, he parried it. He parried it. I'm still getting it. Y'all telling me this is fair? Look at this. Look at this. M1. Look, M1. I'm not using any skill box. I'm not using any moves. Just M1. He tried to run away with flat passage. M1. Oh my god. Now, mind you, I'm washed. Now imagine someone who's not washed. Now what would you say? What do we say now? And I'm putting this clip here. As you guys know, I don't really care if I lose. And I didn't realize how much of a cancer person you can be with this weapon. Assimilation and this Reishi talent. Look what this Kido guy finna do to me, alright? Pay attention. He uses some other variation of the move. He uses where it ties me down. Then he pins me like I'm a big, oh my god, he pinned me like I'm getting fucked by Big Randy. Try to hit me with that, I forgot the fire pillar move. Like, bro, this is bro. And then he starts to abuse me in the corner. This is what I'm referencing me being trapped in the corner by R. Kelly. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He used confliction to pin me right back down there. You know, uses the axe kick of doom. He's trying to use absorb me. Oh my god, man. What? It comes down. I'm just like, what am I even playing anymore? Uses internal vice. You know, you ghost walk, hang me. You know, look, am I even gonna say it on YouTube? I know you tried to pin me last time. I'm even gonna say it. You know what he did to me. There's no point in me even commenting. Look, pressure shift, you immediately have confliction off of that. Yeah, like, it just comes down to, what do I do? Do I get off this game until this get nerfed? This should be another first thing that got nerfed. You see many people crying to get a nerf. It shouldn't got nerfed. Trapped in the corner, actually pin me in like I'm a big ass nigga. Like, look at, I got fucked. Man, I don't even. You know how much annoyed I am just not even have a script anymore. It come down to a point where I'm just commentating the fight. I usually just ramble upon, you know, what I want to talk about. It comes to a point where I just talk about what I'm aggravating, and I don't know if y'all like, you know, me as, you know, doing content like this, just me rambling about stuff I just don't like. Then so be it, you know. I try to use other weapons. People like to watch me use other weapons and see me get mad at stupid things. Will I always play type soul? Who knows? I'm just waiting for Hell Update. I'm definitely gonna be making other content. As you can tell, I, you know, kind of put my content out there, random videos, Sun Wukong, all that other extra stuff. You know, that's what I try to do for you guys at least. But it comes down to a point where, like, dog, what is so fun about this game right now? Maybe a social will come back, then I'll probably enjoy it even more. But then again, will social, you know, remove the shackle that Type Soul have done embedded into my legs, making me feel like I'm reenacting 1874. So I just come back to like, what am I doing? I ain't gonna lie, I actually like fighting with Kendo. Reason why I say that is because like being able to like, I'm very like passive with Kendo. Like I try to play aggressive when you and not if so. And I realized that I'm not like that with Hakuda. With Hakuda, I'm really just W keying as much as possible. You know, try to create combos on the fly. Know when to dash out, when to, you know, go back in. With Kendo, I'm just parrying for the parry. You know, I feel like people like 45. I like 45 Kendo. I don't like 50 Kendo. 50 Kendo can be aggravating. Maybe I'm just yapping. Pressure shift, you don't need 50 Kendo, right? Yeah, I think so. But anyway, yeah, I like 45 Kendo. It's pretty fun. Pressure shift. You need a counter in this game. There's too much stuff in this game that you don't need one. You know, most stuff already has counter. It came to a point where this weapon during testing felt like it had a damn counter the amount of M1 speed that this guy was giving. I think it was Gravity Shikai. I digress. But here, like I said, it comes down to a point where are we even balancing? And I was talking a little bit in the balancing chord, and some even agreed that the developers are not even talking to us. You know, some of them are not listening to us. I mean, like I said, some. And also this is speculation and also allegedly. I think some of them do, some may not. So it's like in between. And the thing is, I've seen so much stuff that's getting greenlit by the by testers and balancers and people who, you know, vote on certain things, and just hasn't been implemented to the game. It's because other priorities are being held in a higher standard than others, or it's just outright just want to see your weapon be the best out of any other, you know? Maybe we don't need new weapons in the game. Maybe we don't need no new Shikai. Maybe there's got to be something in the game. There's something missing. I think it's community events that's missing what the game could be back to what was fun. I don't think progression, there's no point of revamping progression because progression's already done. No one wants to re-progress. Last time I re-progressed the slot was like the beginning of Type Soul when it first came out. It's part 2, that is. So it's like, bro, I don't feel like re-progressing. Maybe if Fullbringer comes out, hence I've always made a video. I always talked about wanting Fullbringer in the game. You know, before I played CC Type Soul, I said this is what they should have introduced. I'd probably like show it in the, show it right here, where I've always wanted it to be in the game. It's just, you know, Siren, well, back when Siren was the main scripter, he thought of it, and he said maybe when they flush out or finish the Quincy's, then we can see something in the game. And I mean, I see that other copy games are making it and stuff like that, so I don't know what it'd be. You know, I'm not gonna play copy games. I don't feel the need to. Back when Type Soul got leaked originally, didn't feel like playing copy games because it was just boring. Well, it's not even boring. Most people want to get that CC feeling, and I don't blame them. CC was fun. I think it was the people that made CC fun, not mainly the game itself. No, the game combat was fun. It was fun at the time. I'm not even gonna take that away from Type Soul. But yeah, back to what I was saying. That game made me, you know, playing copy games wasn't for me. You know, it was cool to see what people were recording and stuff like that when they, you know, when Aizen Soulskin did that whole thing with it. That was pretty cool. Can't even hate on that, to be honest with you. But will me ever play a copy game? Nah. No point. And also, it's just stealing work, in my honest opinion. But lastly, what I talk about in this segment is mainly future updates. I always do this for every single video. And I mean, we'll touch bases on what they could do, what could they not do. And I think what they need to do is to leave Rank alone. Once they finish revamping everything, leave the damn thing alone. You don't have to keep revamping. You know, besides AFK World, Rank is the most bread and butter that's giving them the most cash. And it comes down to why they keep touching it. I mean, old Rank, I liked it. I mean, I do like the new Rank shop. I think it's pretty good. It makes you where you can control what you want instead of, you know, it just makes you play the game. Wants you to win as possible, you know, win as much as possible, and then enjoy, you know, the labor of your, you know, just enjoy what you just did. It reminds me of, bro, y'all might hate me, but it reminds me of Valorant, where in Valorant, your shop, you know, readjusts every single time, but it's not guaranteed what you want. So I think they could do something like that. I don't think it's a bad idea. It makes people want to still be on the game and still check every single day of what it could be. You know, I'm not saying they should do that, but I see why games do it. Like, you know, there's obviously Fortnite who did it back then. How did I parry that and it's still this game is so bad. But anyway, I like how in Fortnite they did it. I'm pretty sure in COD COD does it. A lot of AAA games does it for their game, where the shop randomizes, not always guarantee what you're going to see is going to be there, what you want. You know, it just comes down to just taking ideas from AAA games and actually implement it where it's like fun and usable and bearable. If we just keep having these half-ass moments, these half-ass Shikai, these half-ass bugs, and half-ass everything, it comes to a point where we don't, you know, it's just these little things just add up where it becomes a big pile of caca, and you don't want to play a caca game. So, hey, who knows? We just gotta wait to see what can be in the later down in the future for this game. And I still got high hopes for Type Soul. You know, Hell, I feel like their last move is just try to get Hell out as soon as possible, because as you know, most people or most devs are trying to, cash on the hard work that other developers does. And I think I still want to talk a little bit about copy games. I think copy games kind of just, how do I explain it? Yes, I can see why you guys want to do it, but it's not a good thing to do. Then again, you may not like certain devs, doesn't mean you gotta destroy other devs that you may like, or devs who you work caught in a crossfire to get their whole work done, whole work leave. Mind you, most of these devs right now I think are percent. So you stealing their work makes it where they lose on their 2%. So do you kind of feel some type of do you not feel sorry for that? And mind you, I'm only speaking for the devs that don't do nothing wrong. Doesn't do nothing wrong. They're chill. They're good people. They're not, they're not bad people. Like I said, I'm speaking for the devs who don't do nothing. So you taking their work and, cashing on it is kind of ridiculous and kind of evil. You're just fighting fire with fire. You're not really taming it. You're just, I don't know. That's besides the point. All I gotta say is thank you for watching the video. All I gotta say is fear God and not men.